Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Liesl. I know it's been a hot minute and I apologize, but I'm trying to film a lot more now, so I will be having a lot more videos up for you guys for your viewing pleasure. And today I'm coming at you guys with a soup recipe, and it's so good. You guys are gonna love this recipe. It's a white bean chicken chili recipe, so it has a different take on your traditional chili, and it's super creamy and delicious and amazing. It's raining outside right now, so it's perfect for these kinds of days when you just want something warm and yummy and comfort food, right? I wanted to introduce you guys. We got a cat. This is Mango, and he is so freaking cute, you guys. He's 7 months old, and he is a orange and white tabby cat. So he's been keeping us nice and busy, and he's adorable. So anyways, if you guys want to see how to make this awesome chili recipe, just keep watching. Okay, so you'll need 2 chicken breasts, 2 cans of white beans, a can of corn, a can of diced chilies, some chicken bouillon, sour cream, cream cheese. Everything is listed down below. And Mango is helping me out in the kitchen, being totally adorable as always. So I started off by draining my corn and my beans. You don't want to keep the juices in here because that'll just make your chili runny, and we don't want that. We want a nice, thick, delicious chili. So get these all drained out, and then we add the chilies into our pot. And you don't have to drain these ones because you want all of the spiciness. And then I added my corn and my 2 cans of beans. Now don't worry about mixing this up. That's the beauty of this recipe, is that you don't mix anything. Then I added all my seasonings, and I just eyeball this to taste. You can add more salt if you want, or less salt. And you can always go a little heavier on the seasonings with this kind of a recipe, because since you're cooking the chicken in with everything else, some of the flavor is going to absorb into the chicken, so you want to make sure that you add a little bit more on the spices so that it still has some good flavor after you shred up the chicken and mix it all together. And you can always add more seasonings after the fact too if you want, but this is about how much I added of everything. Then I got a cup of hot water and I put it in a bowl, and I stuck this in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to get it nice and steamy so that the chicken bouillon will completely dissolve. You can buy chicken broth pre-made if you want, but I find that this is cheaper, so this is the option that I do. And then once it's nice and hot, I pulled the bowl out of the microwave and I added some chicken bouillon, and I don't measure this either. I just add a couple tablespoons to the water, and then I stir it up. And once it's all dissolved, I just pour it on top. And then the last step is to add your chicken breasts. I did 2 because that was all that would fit in my Instant Pot because I have the smaller one. But if you have the bigger one, you could do 3 if you wanted to. And then I stuck the liner in, put the lid on, and set it on to make sure that the knob is on pressure so that it'll pressurize. And then I set it to pressure cook for 20 minutes. And if you've never used an Instant Pot before, this might be kind of confusing to you because the countdown doesn't start right away. The countdown doesn't start until it's pressurized, so make sure you remember that. And then after the timer goes off, let it sit for about 8 minutes to naturally release some of the steam, to let it continue cooking. And then you're going to want to grab a spoon and do the manual release to get the rest of the steam out. And once it's all done hissing, you can get your sour cream and your cream cheese ready, pull the lid off, and it's all nice and bubbly, and it smelled amazing when I pulled the lid off. And then what I did is I grabbed my chicken breasts out so that I could shred them. And then I added in my sour cream, a 1/4 cup, and then my 2 ounces of cream cheese. You can cut the cream cheese into cubes if you want. It'll melt either way. It'll just take a little bit longer if you don't cut it into cubes, which I didn't because I'm lazy. but I added my sour cream and then I added my cream cheese. And while I was shredding the chicken, that kind of helps it to melt a little bit. And then once my chicken was all shredded, I basically just added it back into the pot and stirred everything up really well to get everything nice and incorporated and make sure everything is all melted and an even consistency. And then your last step is you're going to add some lime juice and some cheese. You want to add about as much lime juice as it would be for about half a lime. I don't know exactly how much this is, so I just kind of eyeballed it. But you can add more lime juice if you want a little bit more of that tanginess, or less if you don't love lime juice. And I just mixed it all up really, really well. And once it's all melted and creamy and amazing, it's all done. And this soup was so good, you guys. My husband loved it, and I definitely am making it again. It's become a staple in our house, so make sure you guys try it out and tag me if you do at Little Liesl Creations, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!